Welcome back, everybody, to Minor League Esports presented by APM Music. It's time for some Master League action. I am your host, Grant CFO, once again, and joining me in the booth beside me is the one and only Lars Newt. How you doing?
I am excellent. That was such an exciting series to cast. If I am 100% candid and honest, I was a little worried going into it. Blizzard, 32nd in the league with 0 wins for series to their name. But man, did they show up and give us what a show to watch. But now we're moving up in the world. We're going up from Champ League to Master League. This is in your kind of low Grand Champ range of players. We've got the Outlaws and the Demo, and these teams still very much so have a shot at the playoffs. We've got 17 wins, 13 losses for the Outlaws, and 20 wins, 10 losses for the Demo. Outlaws, third in their division. They're a little ways in games behind the division leader, but we still have enough season left to make that up if they get some big wins here. The Demo, on the other hand, are 3 games behind their division leader and have a much larger goal differential at plus 39 as opposed to plus 23. So if they can at least tie up their division leader here, then they're going to be in a really good spot to make that playoff run.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely curious to see how these two teams play against each other, but what do you say we get right on into it? I just can't wait. Master League action, so exciting, so quick-paced, and it's just going to be a show no matter what. I have faith in both these teams. Demolition taking on the Outlaws. Game 1 about to go underway. Here we go.
On the side of the Demo, we've got Miko and Script, and on the side of the Outlaws, we have So and Lil Q. So, like you said, we're right off to the races.
And speaking of right off to the races, Lil Q right off to the net, and they've put one on early.
I don't know how many ways I could say this. It's those quick face-off goals. We're 8 seconds in. I guess technically not a face-off goal because it came down and went back, but just not enough time for play to develop. If you are the Demo, shake it off, let it go. We're right back at it.
Here come Demolition. So no one went for the... What?
It happens, I guess. You know, a little bit of miscommunication. Maybe they're looking to fake it out and try to get back and pick it up, but... Or maybe they just wanted this to be even. They didn't like how that first goal came out, and they've decided they're going to go ahead and roll with it.
Well, Script and So off the face-off. Miko now to the back wall. Lil Q with a great clear, but Miko going to turn quick on this one. Get it over 1-0. Actually, Lil Q with a great touch out onto Demolition territory. There's some physicality on the side of Demolition, but Script leaving this one for Miko. Takes it back out across as an option is Script, but Miko not able to get it over there. Looking to fake out Lil Q. Wasn't able to get it under. Instead, Lil Q jumps over. Great flick over Script. Now one more to beat. Shadowing awkwardly is Miko, and what a flick from Lil Q to put Outlaws in the lead.
Wow, that is an awesome play. Solo play out of Lil Q coming upfield. A simple flick over the first defender, and then that beauty over the second to tuck that one upper 90 and give themselves the lead. Outlaw take the lead with 4:20 to go.
Miko and Lil Q on the kickoff, so quick to this one on the reception. Looking to get one by Script, but way too powerful of a flick. Sometimes hard to control, but it doesn't matter. Lil Q puts another one in. Miko couldn't get back to it.
This is just the Outlaw show, especially Lil Q here teeing off, now getting their hat trick less than a minute into this game. Demo need to settle down and stop this train before it runs away on them. Outlaws running away with it.
And Script and So once again back at it on the kickoff. Miko sending this one away to the left side. So for the receiving end of this, looking to pass it down to Lil Q. Miko plays this one out past Lil Q. Outlaws finding themselves a little weird on the turn. But So, not a Demo, but Demo coming in from the sky. A miss from Lil Q almost cost him, but So able to get back around and save his team. But now Script fires this one off the corner. Script now out to the side. No Outlaw player wanting to push up yet, but Lil Q a little too late to the punch, and Miko sends that one away. Script couldn't wrap back around, and now they find themselves in retreat as Lil Q has a bit of a breakaway. Strong clear, using the top of his car, but Script able to put this one high. So coming back in for another shot, but it's got to be more creative. Hold on, wait a minute. Demo almost conceding on the goal line with a double commit, but somehow they stay alive from the Outlaws.
I'm so conflicted right now with how the demo have been playing. They do a couple of things here and there that I really, really like, and then a couple of things that I'm a little questionable about. But here we've got Script pushing forward. Lil Q awkwardly sets that one back towards their own net. And then this one's rolling down. Outlaws double commit on the backside. No demo there to punish, but it's not going to be clear as the demo maintains some good, consistent pressure upfield.
Script now racing back behind Miko, pinch out to Lil Q. Now Script coming in off that rotation, gets it back to Miko. Still stuck in their corner is Demolition. Demo by So. And Script has to go all upfield by themselves. So a little awkward, almost fell for that push from Script. But Script, now Miko comes back in. Lil Q almost got dunked by Script. But Outlaws now back on offense. Miko carries this one up the wall.
Outlaws not really getting a good look in a while here. They've got a couple of pushes upfield, but they haven't really threatened the net, but that one's going to as Miko dives across, takes that opportunity away. Outlaws continuing the offensive pressure.
Lil Q with an early jump, able to save that one onto offense. So placing this one back out. Script now to the side, looking to curve back in. There's some physical plays on the way back. Demo keep the goal open and place a shot in.
That's good heads-up play by Miko, recognizing what's happening, staying upfield, and getting in the way of the defender to allow Script to get back. On the flip side there, you've got Script. Good patience. I know it's so tempting to see that ball rolling wide and jump into it early, but Script waited till the absolute last possible moment to make sure they had the best angle possible, and that is going to close that gap down to 1.
And here's Miko from the back wall, sends it out, but not into clear space, almost avoiding his teammate, but Script dunking Lil Q. He gets that one away for a moment, but not for long, as Script now 15. I just saw a lightning bolt on the field. I'm not sure what that was, but Miko now up to So. Lil Q tried to cut it across, but Script getting in the way, but it's a fake, and Script now back out to Lil Q. I've just got confused on what net was which, but Outlaws gonna score here.
That is a good push from the Outlaws, and they're using a play style here that I'm a big fan of, and it's a quick, tight-in rotation, staying far upfield and being very aggressive towards the net. It makes it very difficult on the defensive end to clear because you're constantly being pressured. You have no time to get boost, to make plays, anything like that. But here's the fake kickoff from the demo. Miko can't find the touch off the wall, but the Outlaws caught out of position, and that's still coming down, threatening. It's on the goal line, and So gets it clear.
No way! You're joking me. What just happened? Miko saved their own shot, but they make up for it. Finally putting it in. Oh my gosh.
Man, did the demo work hard for that goal, and finally it pays off, and it's just what I was talking about. That quick, tight rotation puts constant pressure, and it just decimates defenses as they're left out of boost and out of position, and eventually you're going to get it home, provided they don't get a good, big, clear past you. But this one's in front of the Outlaws net again, So able to get it away. Script lurking in the corner, ready for it, however.
Now Miko plays it back in, down to Lil Q, gets the clear and the save, but Script not gonna let them walk away from this one. They play it back, no boost to work with, but almost a demo or a bump on the defender. Miko couldn't find the back of the net, but Script down field, but Lil Q powers this one away, buying some more time. Demo, they've got to find the equalizer. Miko firing the shot to the back wall, goes wide left. Script moving in off the corner, but they pinch it back by accident. Miko coming in once again, great rotations, keeping things quick and trying to keep it on Outlaw's side as long as you can. If you can create so much pressure, eventually you burst, but Lil Q faked everybody out. A little style again on the end of that. Could be a play of the week, the double fake.
Lil Q, well set up, and it wasn't too fancy. I mean, that nice little flick at the end there to finish it off, but, excuse me, just controlling the ball on the ground, doing such a good job, just simple. I know we talk about mechanics a lot, and a lot of times when people hear mechanics, they think, oh, double flip reset, double touch to whatever craziness. Really what we're talking about is just consistent control of your car and the ball, either on the ground or in the air. There, Lil Q doing a good job just managing the ball on the ground. Nothing too fancy, nothing crazy, and it's enough to give them that extra goal lead, which is going to give game one here to the Outlaws.
Well, hey, nothing wrong with a little double flip reset. That's like the only thing I'm practicing at the moment. But hey, Outlaws walking away with what a win. But Lil Q racking up some stats, but hold on just a second. We've got a match highlight inbound. Outlaws with this insane save. Let's take a look at this. Oh my gosh, so many shots rolling in. Lil Q found themselves on the goal line, and then Miko accidentally cleared it out. Just intensity all around. But hey, let's turn our attention back to the stat board. Lil Q racking up over 1,000 points with 5 goals and 8 shots.
That is an incredible showing from Little Q, but obviously supported by Soft, as I've been corrected. 3 assists and 3 saves. That is a team effort if I've ever seen one, to get the win here in game 1. But Demo, no slatches on their own. They got a few goals off of some really, really good, consistent play. Obviously, that quick no one there face-off goal to give them their first, but their next 2 were very solid offensive plays, and it really threatens that Outlaws net. So the Outlaws, yes, you won game 1, you won by 2, but you can't be complacent on this Demo team. They've been very threatening. They've done a great job. You need to win by more, honestly. That 1-goal lead is too tenuous.
Yeah, but Outlaws, they did come out strong. They're looking to continue this rampage. And we'll see if the Demolition are able to keep up. They're doing a great job. Their rotations are strong, but so are the Outlaws. It's what we expect to see in Master League. But here we go with game number 2. Script and Lil Q off the kickoff. Send it back into Outlaws territory. Script threatening to pass it across to their teammate. They do, but it rainbows over the net. And now from the corner, Outlaws try to take it, but Miko cutting in too quick for the Outlaws to handle. For right now, at least, there's a great scoop touch over the top of one. Script able to get it away, though. Still keeping pressure in Outlaws' net. This is what they need. There's a demo from Outlaws trying to open things up, but Script's got a shot here. Sat on by Soft, as we've been corrected. But Script, a back pass to Miko. Great flick out. But almost dumped by Miko. Narrowly avoids that one. And Demolition, they've got to regroup here as Soft finally able to get this one away. It's hunted for demos, but like leapfrog Demolition, just avoiding that one in such a huge way.
That's so threatening for the Demo to get that pressure like that. It took the Outlaws 39 seconds to get that ball clear of their end, and that's just too long with the way the Demo can pepper like this. Now, Miko looking for demos. It's a little bit of an awkward bump. I think if you want to use that physical play style, you have to really incorporate it into the rotation and not be going upfield that aggressively to try to get it, barring certain scenarios.
And here come Demolition down the field, running into Little Q, and then Soft gets one by on the open net. And what a play to start things off.
That is Soft's first of the night here, and it's a good one. The nice little touch to the wall by Lil Q, and a good quick turn. Great awareness out of Soft to recognize that's coming, turn back, and throw that one home.
Demolition now trailing by 1 with 3.5 minutes remaining. Miko 50 with Lil Q, able to send it to the left wall. Now back out into midfield off the back wall. Soft, the great clear. Script now 50 with the Outlaws as they begin to try to push into Demolition territory. They do so successfully, but Script, great cutoff. Miko can't get there quick enough because Lil Q's there first. Lil Q now, weird 50s happening up in the top of the corner. Script found themselves backwards, unable to half flip. That's kind of weird. I'd expect to see half flips in Master League, but I mean, we'll take the drift turnaround as a substitute as Script sends that one up high. Miko waiting down for the touch from Soft, but actually pushed on it too soon. And that prevents a shot from going in, but there's a pass to Script, and he gets the mark. Demolition tie it.
That is a good, clean play out of the Demo, and it's something kind of endemic of what we've seen out of the Demo so far is these good team plays up against the other team's backboard. Outlaw getting caught as the Demo just managed to pepper and pressure and pressure and pressure. The Outlaws, to stop any Demo goals, need to get this cleared. Outlaws, on the other hand, doing a really good job getting goals in transition, so we see where these teams' strengths are, which one's going to capitalize more and be more consistent going forward.
Well, almost going to be the Outlaws there as a shot narrowly missing the net, but Lil Q sends that back in. Miko off the back wall. Lil Q tried to clear it back in, but it's going more towards his own net instead of toward Demolition, leaving it for Soft as he plays it out to Miko. Pass it up to Script, looking for the 1-2-3. Here's Miko, doesn't get the dunk. Lil Q able to stuff him and keep him out. But Demolition, here's another pass connection. Hits the tires of Script, but I don't think it went anywhere. Now Soft looking to dribble this one, but they rushed it a little bit there. And now they find themselves in Demolition net. 2 minutes and some change. Lil Q looking to switch things up. Oh, rush the flick. Outlaws, they've got these solo plays, but they're just too quick to them and they throw away possession.
I think something we're seeing here is, like you said, Outlaws relying heavily on the solo play style as Script looking for their own solo play, and it's enough to draw both Outlaws players out of the net and an easy finish for Miko. That's a great turn for the Demo, taking the lead here.
Yeah, Lil Q found themselves awkward soft, trying to make up for it, but Miko just gonna wait back and put it in. Great job by Demolition. Lil Q gets the face off, but loses it to the favor of Demolition. Now it rolls down the side. Soft tried to put it across, but nobody there to receive the pass. Now avoiding a demo from Script as he floats one out to the corner. Great demo by Miko, sends that one straight down. Demolition, they find these shots and passes so far wide, they jump from one side of the field to the next, and they're just not able to find each other. The cars can't move as fast as the ball sometimes, but Miko looking to get things moving for the Demolition once again and try to extend out this lead. But Script with a whiff there could be dangerous.
What I was saying earlier about the team plays and the solo plays. Outlaws relying heavily on that solo play style. Demo relying heavily on the team play style. And in general, I much prefer team plays. I think it's a more effective strategy if effectively executed. And as the Demo get a little bit more warmed up, a little bit more comfortable in this series, it's just going to get more and more dangerous, especially as they get more comfortable challenging those solo plays. Those solo plays are going to have a nasty habit of breaking down. Outlaws need to find something new, something that works together better as a team than just relying on one person going up with mechanical ability.
Yeah, and Demolition also doing a great job right now of controlling the ball, playing it back into their own half, wasting time away on the clock, and now able to keep it in Outlaws' half. Looking to get a carry over the top of one. What the heck, Script? What have you done?
I need to go take a shower because that was dirty. Script over the top, the delayed flick into it, and then the nice soft double touch using their wheels. That's such excellent car control. Getting that ball into the net. Script, wow.
Well, if you like what you saw right there, why don't you go ahead and clip it and hashtag POTW on Twitter or submit it in Minor League Esports Discord server under hashtag Play of the Week, because that was crazy. Outlaws, they're gonna lose this game, but Demolition looking to take one for the road if they can keep it up. They will do so for right now. Lil Q plays it back in, and it should touch the floor. It does. Demolition walk away.
Now we are 2 games into this series, a win apiece between the Demo and the Outlaws. What a great showing out of the Demolition, and the Outlaws kind of falling apart in that one. They still do a really good job with a lot of their play style, but like I said, going through that match, as the Demo figure out and get comfortable with their team plays, it's going to be more effective at both creating goals for themselves and stopping shooting opportunities for the Outlaws. Outlaws need to find something new, and I'm not saying to abandon the mechanical play style. We see them get good opportunities coming up the field like that, especially in transition, but they're going to need more than just mechanics. I think physical play to open the net or some sort of pass into that mechanical play to draw the Demo out of position and give them a better opportunity towards the net.
Yeah, like you said, Outlaws slipping away in this match. Certainly not the performance we saw in Game 1. I mean, Lil Q coming out on top, but just barely in points. But hey, points don't really matter. It's what we see on the stat sheet, and it's looking a lot more empty than we'd like to see from Outlaws. And unfortunately, they conceded 2 more goals to the Demolition, and that's why Demolition were able to get away from it. So, you know, we talk about maybe changing the play style. Outlaws, they can't beat Demolition in the same way that they were doing. Demolition have finally warmed up to this play style, and they could begin to push over the Outlaws. And we'll look to see what happens as we move on into Game 3.
And before we move on just yet, I do want to point out as well, speaking of quality of shots, Demo, 3 goals on 3 shots, 100% shooting. The Outlaws actually out shooting, just can't seem to find the back of the net.
Oh, well, Outlaws looking to increase that shooting percentage, but Miko, great block to keep this one from progressing downfield. Saw, now, ran into Script off the pinch from the back wall. Miko taking this one away. Great touch over the top from Lil Q. Trying to keep it back in for Outlaws. Soft tried to pass that across, not the best of touches. Script sends that one over. Outlaws looking a little awkward on defense. Maybe Miko could fire a shot. No, just a little weak and off target. Miko getting a little aggressive. It's like, I missed that shot. Now we got to make up for it. But so soft sends that one into Script. It's just floating on the mid line. Finally, Outlaws get the breakaway as Miko gets dunked by Lil Q. Script and Ned. Great choice to demo, but making up for it is Miko, able to keep Demolition from getting a goal by. And there's a great floater. And what a save from Soft to keep that one out.
And this is why you never give up on the ball. You never know when it's going to just need that extra little bit. And you'll have time to get back. And that, the physical play to open up the net, just like we asked for. Lil Q able to find it.
Jane called Tarzan. That was savage. Soft with the bump out of the goal line. What a way to put yourself on the board, Outlaws. Miko and Soft on the kickoff now. Lil Q gets dunked by Demolition. Now off the ceiling is Lil Q, looking for something fancy, not going to find it. I think Script's AFK here. Not sure what's happening. Hopefully they can get that sorted out. But now it's just a 2v1 for Miko. As Miko making it a 1v1 for the time being, looking to get that one down. Not going to happen. Lil Q back in it. I can confirm that Script is AFK, but now they're moving around. There's a 180 flick from Lil Q, too high off the crossbar. Miko sending that away for Demolition, but here's another one from Soft, looking for upper 90, double commit from Demolition. Still keeping it out though. Lil Q fires one in. What a save from Miko. Bangs that one out of harm's way, and they've got a counterattack.
Again, the demo is a solid defensive team. You're going to need more to get that ball in the net. The flip side of that, Lil Q, as they threaten the net there, is a very solid mechanical player, and they're getting a little bit too much space in the field for my comfort. If I'm the demo, I want to make sure that ball doesn't get to rest and settle with Lil Q. You're on top of it as Miko off the backboard, and Lil Q misses it, but Script not quite in position to finish it off.
Demolition not quite done yet. They're still looking for that equalizer as Miko jumping over the top of Script to avoid a collision, but Lil Q gonna be back for this save off the shot from Script. Now demoed is so onto Script, or Soft on the Script. Lil Q now takes this one away, looking to dribble around, not gonna get it the second time around. They've already got one play of the week, and getting punished are the Outlaws. Miko does a great job at finding that equalizer.
There's Lil Q just trying to, again, use that simple drive-by. I know these demo players know that Lil Q is very capable. They're giving a lot of respect, but Miko with a great challenge to send that one downfield, catching Soft out of position, relying a little bit too heavily on Lil Q's ability, and able to finish that one off to get this one equal halfway into this game.
Script now gonna float this one out to the side, and demoed by Soft. Demo have to retreat here. But Miko does such a great job at keeping that ball along the mid-line and preventing it from going into his half. As Soft takes this one from the side wall, looking to carry it, not going to find the carry too cleanly here, but Miko, great fire downfield. Lil Q makes the save, and now a shot rolls in from Miko. It's actually going to go wide to the left. Outlaws not having to do much for that one. The woodwork will cover it for you. Soft.
Demo continue to put good pressure upfield, and it's starting to come back a little more often for the Outlaws, but the Outlaws not able to find the success in transition that they had before, with only one goal so far here. Script, great touch off the back wall, and Lil Q, again, when they have space and time to set up mechanical plays, it's still not enough to beat this demo defense. Rolling it in like that isn't going to be enough, as that's off the post, and Miko finishes it off exactly as it was drawn up. It was scripted, you could say. Over the top, beats both Outlaws, and that is going to be the demo lead.
Well, Outlaws just not able to get the pressure on it and get a 50, and then it just goes over the top of the defender who was pushed too far on to the near post. You want to stay back posting every Rocket League game you play, but Miko gonna look to extend this lead even further. They get a nice pinch over the top, couldn't get the bump on Lil Q or Script to be able to make that shot, but Lil Q has transitioned into offense, looking to be the passer, but can't be playing the ball in the corner like that. Soft plays it off the back wall. Script fires away. Lil Q waiting back. Great wide rotation to swing themselves back in to clear that away. Script down to his teammate, but not finding anybody home. And Miko sends one home. Soft found themselves awkward.
And this is what happens when you get that good, consistent pressure up the field. Look, you can see both Outlaw players scrambling out of position, desperate to get that ball clear. And it clears out their net in the process, allows Miko come up and attack and get another goal to extend that lead out to 2.
Well, Miko, credit where credit is due. What a shot. The strength and accuracy, so good. And now a bump on Demolition, trying to get the net open as Outlaws finding themselves down 2. Obviously want to make this a tie game. Lil Q out to the side. Script puts it back in. Time ticking away for the Outlaws here. And Script gonna run one in front of net. Or his teammate pop it back up, but they faked it out, almost took it by their own, but Lil Q keeps this one out. Shot from Nico. Lil Q once again the double save. Miko plays this one out, burning time off the clock with all these shots, and a great way to do so. Put pressure, get rid of time, keep your lead.
Yeah, it's one thing.
Oh!
Wow. Finally, the Outlaw make that all the way back, get the demo out of position. But it's, I'm afraid, going to be too little too late. Unless they get a quick face-off goal here. Miko scrambling to get across, but Soft ready to dunk that one right back in, saying, nope, this is mine.
Some call it unlucky, some call it calculated. Outlaws, oh, they might have done it. No, Script with a save. Soft looking to put it back in. They do so. Miko gonna block that one away. Outlaws coming so close, but not able to put it through.
I think all we've seen in this game, honestly, to me, is just more of the same. The demo continuing that team offensive, aggressive play style, getting really effective pressure on the net, which opens it up as the Outlaws scramble to get position to get the ball clear. They need to do a better job of getting the ball out of their zone and putting pressure on the other side. On the flip side, the Outlaws still relying on getting goals in transition with moderate success. They kept this one within 1 by the end of the day, and were relatively close on shots. 9 shots to the Outlaws, but 11 on the side of the demo. That is some crazy pressure. Demo showing up on the defensive end as well with 6 shots. Outlaws have 5. So we're seeing these teams very solid, very consistent in their play styles. It just seems, like I said before, I like the team play style, and it's the one that's winning out here as we go through game 3.
Yeah, Demolition have done a great job at keeping the ball on the Outlaws side. If they can control the midfield and get things rolling, they're just unstoppable. If you don't allow your opponent out of their own half, then how is your opponent going to be able to score? Demolition putting on the pressure, and it works out so well for them as they take game number 3, I believe it was.
It was indeed. So now the demo on match point. They need one more to take the series, but remember, this is minor league esports, so we play all 5 regardless. It's more of a set than a series. Real quick, while I'm on it, this is minor league esports. If you're just stumbling across this here and you're not a member of the community, make sure you give us a shout out, mlesports.gg/apply. You can go and join. It's a great time. I hope that the excitement of these past couple matches has been enough to show you that you need to be a part of this community. We have somewhere for every skill level as Miko threatens the net, and we're right back in the action.
And here's Miko off the demo on the way out. Smart play to stay true to your name. Miko, though, has to make up for Script. Can't do it. Lil Q puts one in.
We've seen the demo so consistent on the defensive end, but as soon as you make a mistouch, we know they've done so well. But the Outlaws, not a bad team, and Lil Q so fast, ready to punish any little edge that you're going to give them.
And here's Miko and Lil Q off the kickoff. Soft, quick up to this one. Looking to get the redirect. It goes by Script, but not finding its mark. Lil Q still trying to play it in. Looking for a second touch, maybe a third. Not going to get it. Script plays it away to the left wall. No boost spawning here. Oh, actually, they have picked it up and now carrying it over the top. 1-on-1. Not going to find it. Soft narrowly avoids a goal and equalizer from the Demolition. Lil Q playing this one so slow and smart. Flicked it over the top and in. Outlaws 2-0.
This is what we've seen before, where if you give Lil Q space, we mentioned it, we saw it early, especially in game 1, they're an excellent mechanical player. If you give them space, they're going to be absolutely dangerous coming up on the net. You need to challenge Lil Q early. It was a tough spot for the demo, though, caught in transition. Someone needed to go back to net as well, and there just wasn't enough players back ready enough to make an effective challenge.
Well, Demolition running into each other there, and Lil Q misses the shot. Almost made it 3-1. Now Miko panicking, sending themselves out. This one pinched off over the top. Miko came around quick to make up for his past mistakes. Now looking to get it by Soft. Not letting that happen. Not gonna get it by me, he says. But Lil Q, what a pinch by Script instead to send that one deep. A fake from Script as they send it back in. Now Soft and Lil Q play it calmly in their corner, but shots keep rolling in. Another fake attempt, I guess, from Miko. Another one over the top. What a flick from Lil Q. Outlaws 3-0.
3 minutes and 30 seconds to go, and we're seeing the Outlaws recognizing the demo, threatening that match point here in this series, and coming alive like we needed them to do. They're doing a much better job here getting the ball out of their own zone. It's doing a great job. Like we asked, the demo are dominant when they get that contained. The Outlaws finally getting this ball clear, catching the demo in transition, and look where it's paying off.
Yeah, and Demolition, I think they've been figured out by the Outlaws. I'll knock on wood here, but Demolition tried to push in once again. Outlaws have just been so quick to punish them. They know how Demolition plays so far, and they are getting in on that action, not allowing them to score. And it looks to be on the flip side. Lil Q putting it over the top of one. No, not past the second. A shot again. Lil Q. Somehow Outlaws are able to get these shots when they even miss off the post, and they get away with it. I'm not sure what we need to see from Demolition in terms of just defense.
They need to get the ball settled in a defensive rotation, because that is where they excel. I normally would say you don't want to let it develop that far. But with the Outlaws so dominant in the transition, speaking of which, Lil Q over the top to take that goal and extend that lead to 4.
Well, Miko not making any contact here. Lil Q, the big banger script with the whiff, and it just goes in. You find yourselves last man back. It's risky to go up for those. I don't even know if they were going to be able to get power on that one to send it away, but now we've got just under a second from halftime. Fake kickoff from Demolition. Trying something new. Pass out to Miko. Maybe down for script. No, nowhere to be found. But they are on the left side now, and they pass it wide once again. Demolition and Outlaws both struggling. Find accuracy, but Outlaws have somehow come up with 4 goals to their name. Lil Q played it out to Miko. Miko with a great dunk over the top. It will go across to the other side instead. Not even crossing once in front of the net, but Miko backs off this one for Soft. Lil Q might not push on this one. Almost a dunk. At least a 50 attempt from Miko, but Script's got an open net to work with, sends it high, and what a save from Soft to keep it out. Lil Q now whiffing, allowing Demolition a little more space. Maybe Script's going to try something fancy. Now they don't have the boost to make any attempt, but man, Outlaws, they're doing everything they can. They've been aggressive. We know they can be, trying to get physical, and maybe that's what they need.
This is dangerous territory for the Outlaws as they get that ball clear towards the net. That's also dangerous, threatening as Soft is up, trying to play it back, gets it to the wall. Demo able to get it clear, but we saw the demo finally settle into what they needed to score goals. They just couldn't finish it out. They got that good offensive rotation, threatening the Outlaws' net, and the Outlaws couldn't get it clear for the longest time, but they finally do, unscathed.
Here comes Miko down the left wall, now sending it to the back one. Bump on Soft, but Lil Q knew it was coming. Able to make up for that. Send it back out is Script now, looking to dribble downfield, get it around Soft, not gonna quite get it. Script off the wall, trying to take it all on their own, but Lil Q plays it out to Miko. Great 50 by Soft to keep it in for the time being. They're now burning time off the clock. Maybe not in the way they want to, being stuck on their side, but Miko gonna keep on applying pressure. There's a shot from Lil Q, gonna go high. Not gonna be able to extend the lead, and what a save from Script to keep the Demolition out from scoring. 30 seconds to go.
That's a heads-up play from Script coming across the net as there's Miko throwing that one towards the corner, and Soft able to get there just barely. It's still in front. Unfortunately, I think this is going to be too little too late as now we're into the last 20 seconds. Demo making a good showing of pressure, but it just isn't enough at this point. Unfortunately, as the clock ticks down, the Outlaws are going to take Game 4, and fortunately for us here as the spectators, we get to see a Game 5 decider.
Oh, you love to see it all the time. Game 5. We're going there. Outlaws, they've come back. They've figured out the Demolition. Now it's just all up to see if they're able to do so. Oh my gosh. Lil Q we know and love. 9 shots. And then Soft making a nice solid even 10. But 4 of those 9 shots going in for Lil Q. I think that's what we missed. I don't think it was more of a Demolition being figured out problem. I think it's Outlaws figuring out themselves and letting Lil Q be that star player that Outlaws need.
Well, part of it is giving Lil Q space in the open, and the best place to do that is in the transition. If the Outlaws can continue to make good transition plays, they're going to be very effective coming down. The flip side, we saw the demo break down a little bit in their game style that we know works for them. On the front side, we need them to get that ball contained and get good position, good pressure, and rip a lot of shots towards the net. Eventually, they're probably not going to get the first one or the second one, maybe not even the third one, but they're going to draw the Outlaws out of their net and give them shooting opportunities. On the defensive end, I hate to say it because I'm such a big fan of not letting the ball stay in your own end. They need to settle into a defensive rotation and then use that to transition forward and make a good offensive attack. Right now, what's happening, they're getting beat in that transition. They need to avoid that transition goal, settle it down, get control, because we know once they're in that defensive rotation, they're very difficult to beat into the net, and then effectively re-attack from there. If the Outlaws can continue to make fast plays upfield, it's the Outlaws game. If the demo can settle down into rotation anywhere on the field, it's the demo game.
Well, Lars Newt on the mic spitting out some facts and writing up an essay as Script gonna put this one back on to Outlaws net. Soft gonna play that out to the side wall, gets it over the top of one. If you're just joining us, this is Minor League Esports presented by APM Music, and we've got Outlaws and Demolition in Master League in a Game 5 decider. Only 20 seconds ticking away so far. Lil Q gonna come out for the Outlaws and send this one back. Pinch from Miko. It's still dangerous for Demolition. Soft couldn't quite throw it to the top of Script. Great 50 to save Demolition, but Miko gonna lose the boost to the Outlaws, but Script able to make up for this one in the backfield. Not the best of touches, still a little sketchy if you are a Demolition player, but Soft sending this floater over the top, but Script want to save to the top back wall, backboard if you will. Lil Q playing this out to Script. Here's a shot under the defender. Great placement, but Soft gonna be waiting patiently back as Miko tries to play this one in for his teammate. Here's a pass. Actually, nope. Just getting dropped away.
Here we see what we've asked for out of the demo. They haven't been scored on yet. Unfortunately, they haven't found the net themselves, but we got a lot of attack out of the Outlaws that didn't find the net, but that one will, as Lil Q makes the 50 at midfield, and the Outlaws take the first goal of Game 5.
Well, Script not making much contact there, and then an unfortunate 50 from Miko. Lil Q able to squeak that one by the defender. Outlaws on the board first. It's a crucial mentality point to have when you're up one, but it's also important to not get complacent with being only one goal up. But Miko opening things up. Script looking for the second demo on the second defender. Not gonna get there just quite, but Soft played that one out to the sidewall off the pinch from Miko, and what a save from Script. They just waited for that one. Soft off the roof of Script. Lil Q nowhere to be found. Maybe Script looking for a demo. No, it's a pass play. Maybe a Demolition. For the Demolition would have been a better choice there.
Maybe, possibly, but I still like what I'm seeing. The demo going back to their true to form. They're doing a great job keeping the ball under control. It's only when they got hit in that transition is where the Outlaws scored. For the most part, they're looking for pass plays upfield. They're keeping the ball contained. They're being aggressive in the offensive end. If they can keep this up, eventually it's going to pay off. But here we've got the Outlaws in transition and threatening the net again.
Script somehow keeping more shots from going. And here's a shot from Miko. Round one. Can Lil Q wrap around? No, they cannot. Demo have tied the game.
Love to see it out of the demo. It's those follow-up shots that are going to open it up, as it's an awkward touch out front. And like I said earlier, it may not be the first one or the second one or even the third one, but if you keep peppering, if you keep putting pressure on, you're going to score as the demo. They do such a good job staying upfield, being aggressive on those opportunities.
Gosh, Lars, I can't tell you how lightheaded I am from what we're seeing. It's just proven to be too much. Here's Script with a whiff. Outlaws trying to make the rotation, and Miko playing off the fender of Script. Now back is another shot from Outlaws. What happened to Demos?
That is a beautiful bump play. Great physicality out of Soft. First getting the one player on the way down and the second on the way back to keep that net open up for Lil Q. Lil Q not going to miss that one.
Savage plays on the goal line from Outlaws. Here's Script bumping Miko, trying to get a pull shot, but leaves the net open for Soft. If they can get a flick, they do. Script challenge too early. What's happening? Demolition are falling apart.
This is that quick turn in transition. It's a weird transition off the face-off, but that's what it is. The Demo not able to get back and set up how we know they do so well in that settled defensive scenario. They can't let the Outlaws beat them through the transition. All they need to do is hold on for the 5 or 6 seconds through that transition play to settle down and get established, and then they're going to have the advantage.
Yeah, patience is a huge thing, and we saw it earlier tonight in Foundation League. Aviators doing a great job of playing safe, waiting for their opportunities to present themselves, but here is an opportunity for Demolition, knocked away by Lil Q. Now Script gonna take this one up high, try to get it out to Miko. Not quite there, but Lil Q look to play it back in, a whiff coming out instead, and Demolition and Outlaw trading blows in the midfield. Lil Q over the top. What a redirect from Outlaws. It's going to go off the post. Oh, no. But Outlaws, they're still finally able to get it in. Up 3 goals in Game 5.
A minute and 28 seconds left. That's about a goal every 30 seconds to tie this one up for the Demo. We know they can do it. We know they're effective. But the only issue is their playstyle requires a little bit more time to develop shooting opportunities. If they don't find a way to get this done a little faster, they're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Well, Miko waits back in the midfield. Here's one thing I'm seeing. Okay, it worked there, but Miko is quick to get rid of possession at this moment. Script and Miko now have all the time in the world. A double commit actually coming out instead. Script gonna try something fancy. Let's all see this. I want to see it. He's got the carry, but for some reason, just let that one be in. Well, there's the reasoning. Miko came out to clean it up.
That's well positioned by Script, recognizing where the defense is and getting their car in such a position that's going to make it difficult to have an effective clear, as Lil Q coming up the back wall needs a weird angle to get up to that ball, ends up dropping it in front, and Miko follows it up. All right, we're right on pace, guys. Let's finish it out. We need 2 more to tie up and force overtime in the Game 5 decider.
We have a minute to go as Demolition put one down. They're down by 2, but Lil Q looking to make that 3 off the redirect. Gonna miss it though, but still on their side. Miko now played it out to the midfield. Script gonna demo soft off the mistouch and whiff. Miko's got a little bit of time, but not too much because Lil Q came out of nowhere. Now trying to get physical. Demo send another player upfield, and Soft blocks this one away. 30 seconds to go in Game 5 Demolition. It's now or never. But Lil Q could be looking to make it 3, and it goes off the post and off the other one. A double post, but he's able to put it in. Lil Q. Oh my.
Lil Q puts the team on their back and is able to get this 3rd goal lead here with only 20 seconds to go. Is it possible for the Demo to come back at this point? Yes, it is. We've seen crazier things happen, but is it likely? No, especially as that ball rolls down. That's going to burn a lot of time off the clock and let the Outlaws continue some offensive pressure here. Script turns it around. Good recovery. Not quite, and that is going to be the game right there. The Outlaws take the series in the Game 5 decider here. Wow, what a play. Lil Q throws the fake out just to cap it off with 1 second left on the clock.
Clip it for your Balls Guarana play of the week. That was nasty. Absolute filth on the goal. Lil Q is gonna look pretty great on the stat sheet.
This is a high MVPR series for Lil Q as the Outlaws take our last series of the night. What a series, though. My heart is pounding. We were back and forth the whole way through, and the story, the team play of the Demo falling to the solo play style of the Outlaws. Not to say they didn't have their own. They had a couple of really nice pass plays upfield, but for the most part, Lil Q again breaking that 1,000-point mark. 5 goals on 6 shots with an additional 5 saves. Man, if you need an MVP for this series, Lil Q is absolutely it. But speaking of series, that's our last one for the night. Thank you for joining us here at Minor League Esports on the Minor League Esports Network. We're presented by APM Music. If you need music for your project, make sure you hit them up. They do everything from us all the way up to the professional sports, NFL, that kind of thing. So hit them up for their music. If you need a drink to keep you awake at the end of a long day or at the start of a long day, Balls Guarana highly caffeinated drink. They do our play of the week for us, so make sure you give them some support. I've got some here. It's a great product to have. And then last but not least, if you're looking for a new controller like I am, I know I'm going to be hitting up Power A. Support the people that support us. I have been Lars New, your color commentator. Joining me here has been Grant, CFO. Thank you, Grant, for joining us for the play-by-play. And that is it for us here tonight. Thank you and have a good night.